Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Dose. It has been a while since we have done a video, mainly because we've not really had anything to talk about. Just gonna grab all of my daily tasks. We're on the Yawning Way account, which is fantastic. I've checked some things out on Big Daddy PB's account, and honestly, there's pretty good updates. I have to say that the introduction of the general scroll, you need to be like, I think, level 25 to access this. But it's free gold, it's free resources. Make sure you go through and collect as many of this as you can. It's just sort of like a daily achievement. And of course, depending on which ones you do, you get some of the assets around that. Pretty good gameplay, very similar. Take your time, go ahead and complete these. Great way to grab some, gold and items if you're a little bit short. And of course, events will be when the events are live. Pretty good, level 25, can't complain. But in terms of this monthly fund got a bit of a buff. I would say that it is a lot more enticing to spend. The Blue Blade sword is there as well as the Moon Fan this time. 130 shards. Of course, you get a full Vanquisher set for $23. This one, very interesting. You get Generation 5 heroes up to 180 shards, as well as Heaven's Dragon. So if you haven't built these legendary heroes or monsters yet, it's potential for you to spend a little bit of kashish on this. Now, I never promote spending at all, but good value-wise, it isn't terrible. You do get two pieces of a Vanquisher set for the premium package of $80. So not bad value. Obviously, if you're free to play, don't worry, just grab the free shit and be on your merry way. That's kind of what I've been doing these days, is not really spending a lot of the gold, trying to keep it for events. Weekly packages isn't disappearing, so don't worry about that. Every week you can have a chance to upgrade some of your monsters if you want to. Obviously, nothing else going on. Sadly, there is no stargazing rebate live. I'm very confused about that. I don't know why the fuck it has been this long since we've done a stargazing rebate fucking event. So yeah, not that it matters because I think I've spent all my stargazing already on the live server screening. I don't want to call it Discord streaming event bonanza is what we were doing last time on this channel. Obviously, we'll be doing another live stream over the weekend. I'll let you know if you haven't already joined our Discord. When you're in the Discord, I'll add everyone the hours that we'll be doing it. Hopefully, it won't be when everyone is asleep, mainly when they're during the day. I think we'll have to do some math, but if you can join us there, that would be great. We'll cover a lot of the event in detail. At that stage, I probably will have a little bit more of a scope about the legendary weapon upgrade system, which I'd like to do on a live stream, just because it is a little bit more complicated when I attempted to do it on PBs. We'll cover that in a second. Biggest thing, you need to be in a level 3 Legion and need to be at level 85. And once you hit level 85, you unlock the Fires of War, which is a guild verse environment sort of event. You do get some pretty decent rewards. Mainly, you get some things like this, and you need these refining crystals for the legendary divine weapon upgrades. And of course, it's very important to accumulate that if you can. Now, of course, you do need to be an active Legion, and you can get some, cool stuff by doing it. But basically, you need to do this every day. You get 10 attempts, you can buy some additional ones, and we'll do some live examples. Um, so we're still fighting this one. Interesting. So we need to fight this one here. Um, it gives you a difficult range or leveling, which is, very interesting. Evenly matched, stronger than you, far stronger than you, probably going to kill you, wipe you out at 8. Evenly matched, which is good, or easy, which is weaker than you. And of course, that affects how many of the crystals and currency you get, but it also affects, I believe, how much damage you do to the tower or town. So we're going to go ahead and challenge this. You got to challenge it first before you can blitz it. So we'll see how evenly matched we are with these guys. Hopefully you're all well. I have been unwell for a little while, thus no sort of videos in the last week. But truthfully, though, there wasn't really much content to cover. Arms Race is pretty self-explanatory. Even the Billionaires event wasn't really, there was nothing new to talk about. Kyrian hasn't arrived yet for that one as well. We're kind of just in a holding pattern waiting for this maintenance update, but now that it's gone live, yeah, pretty cool. For those that were in our live stream and are watching this video, you might notice that I finally got the upgraded version of my wings, which is pretty cool. We managed to hit 5 billion power level on the account. Not quite there yet on PB's account. Okay, so we're decently matched. I feel like we could, we could easily beat these guys and not die. If you're feeling adventurous, you can increase the level and test them out, but I will say they are a lot harder. Like the recommended levels are actually fixed, I want to say, in some concepts. I tried my level 8 on PB's account and I got my ass kicked. And I could clear easily on level 7. So I think we might stick to level 4. We can do the smashes, do your daily challenges. It's a part of the missions. And as you can see, the level went down, so the HP went to 80. And you just need to keep attacking the cities. And once you finish attacking them, you will unlock the treasure chests and so on and so forth. And obviously, you just keep progressing and unlocking certain aspects. It really is only for currency generation. Obviously, that's important. And once you generate enough currency, you'll then be able to go ahead and do your Legion totems. Now, you need to be level 95 and above to get these. It is individual. You need to use this currency up here. Whoops, wrong button. Which is your Legion currency. But basically speaking, you need to upgrade them all anyway. I'm just going to upgrade, my Fire Blessing. It chews through a lot of your Legion currency, but you need to do all of these ones to level 5 to unlock the totem level, and then you need to use some different currency to actually upgrade the totem. I don't know how to get that currency yet. Obviously, everything is brand new, but we'll look at that when we'll cross that bridge together. But anyway, you do get some additional totem caps like attack, HP, all that good stuff, which is fantastic. Just another way to boost your power level, and of course, I feel like everybody's going to do it anyway. Everybody's going to do it. So you might as well get on board and do that while you have a chance to get that done. Now, while we're here, we might as well do this. Now, interestingly enough, they did release a new Mythic Weapon, which kind of ties into the upgrade function of the Legendary, which we'll cover in a second. It's called the Heavenly Sword. Honestly, you're going to have to spend money to get this. You can only buy 45 shards for 9k gold. Just spend it anyway. Everyone's going to spend it, free to play, pay to win. Doesn't matter, spend that. The only way to get the additional ones is through Deluxe Exchange, and it's going to cost you 10 lamb steaks. So 10 lamb steaks are probably going to cost you, so it's $8 for 5 shards, basically, for 10 lamb steaks, which translates into 5 shards. If you're talking about value packages, I'd probably say just buy the daily ones for the stamina pills, if you are going to buy it that way. If you just load it into the game, though, the bonus ones appeared from the maintenance update. So there is one here. So if you want to buy shards specifically for that, and of course the crystals, these packages here, and mind you, I never promote spending on any game, never will, but in terms of good value, there is definitely some value in these packages, but they're only around for 5 hours. So if you missed them, I do apologize if you've been waiting for this video. However, I think most people probably of the VIP variety have already discerned that. Obviously, you can buy 60 shards there. There will be like different levels requirements for the refining crystals. We'll have to cover that maybe in a separate video just because it's going to be lengthy. I'll give you a live example though. Chow Chow, Moon Fan, Imbue, Refine. So this is kind of where you're going to be spending these little crystals that you've been getting from your Guildverse environment, your Legion one, the Fires of War. And essentially here you can roll the dice. You roll the dice and see if you can get legendary or mythic. That's pretty much it. Let's just show you. So we managed to get crit resistance 2.8%, which is legendary. As you can see, we got HP, defense, evasion, resistance against shoe. Not really that great, so we're going to abandon that, and then we're going to try again. Again, we didn't really roll anything worthwhile, so we're going to abandon that and try again. Crit by 3%. I mean, that's not too bad. Not too bad. So we're going to replace that. And then when you replace it, basically then you can lock in the stat that you like. And then when you roll them again, you can just, swap them out for the ones that you don't want to use. Now, I know that's like a really abridged version of this, like a short version. I will be trying to do a separate video once I get enough resources to display that properly. So forgive me and bear with me. But basically, you can get better stats up to Mythic. And then, of course, we'll have to delve into exactly how high we can get them. Obviously, it says 21.5% maxed. So I assume there's a way to upgrade that stat itself. And that's probably where those little crystals are going to come into that you're going to need to upgrade them further. And then we can probably talk about what stats are better ones to do. You can actually swap artifacts now. Yep. Someone rumored that you can do mythic heroes as well. You can upgrade mythics, which I know you can do for your main protagonist once you reach story mode. I think it's chapter 300, which is cool. But we'll have to check that out in a little bit of a different video. In terms of this, Heaven's Sword, where's the info? Heaven's Sword, where the fuck are you? There you are. Performing an attack deals physical damage, extra crit, column damage. Rage reduce, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, damage reduction. I mean, instantly kill the target. Interesting. Gain Heavenly Sword Order. At the start of each battle, increase own hatred. Okay, so it has a hatred attack. Interesting. So it's got its own sort of mythic attack like Mythic Heroes. When attacking, if target's HP is below 30%, there's a 20% chance to slash instantly kill the target. Ooh, ignoring invincibility. Ooh, okay. 1 time per battle, up to 2 times per round. Huh. Whale Slayer. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Obviously, I would recommend building this weapon. You can probably read through this in your own leisure, but I would just say that's probably one of the better weapons out there. No cap there. I think anybody can sort of figure that one out. I try to keep this as brief as possible just because there's not as much to go through. I know there was something about Mythic Ascensions for Epic Heroes, so we'll have to check that out when we have a little bit more time to do so. But I think we'll be doing a lot of the testing and play work over the weekend on the Discord live streams. So make sure in our Discord channel, it's in the link in the description below. If you have any questions, ask us in the comment section. And of course, hopefully you found this semi informative. Honestly, I would say these God's blessings are very, very, beneficial. Just look at them. If they're alive for you and you want to spend money, they're probably a lot better than what we would normally get. However, if you're a free-to-play spender, don't be discouraged. Make sure you just buy your shards from the Celebrate Festival. Make sure you're in a Legion. Make sure you're doing your story modes quests for some additional shit. And basically, keep plodding along. I like the fact that you can now upgrade your main protagonist to Mythic. I feel like that's going to be like way out there though. It's going to take me a long time to get there. Yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe we'll grind that out live or something as well, so you can all get bored with me. Actually, that would probably take 5 hours. No, that's a bad idea. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stick around. We will be covering the legendary upgrades when we get some more of the resource. I'll do an in-depth guide on that, and we can do some live coverage, like I said, on the weekend. Until then, stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.